Lord, teach us to pray as John taught his disciples, Luke 11:1. Been talking a little bit about faith, how to increase it, because we all know we all need more of it. And we mentioned that faith was essential for salvation. That's the avenue that brings us to God. Increasing our faith by the Word of God, getting in there. But then the disciples knew they needed something. They said, Lord, teach us to pray. And I'll tell you a little acrostic. You know what I mean by acrostic, right? ACTS. I've thought that's been the most helpful teacher I've ever heard on prayer. ACTS. I'll try to remember, put that on the screen. A, adoration. Adoring Him for who He is. Oh, and then like Isaiah 6, it shows us our heart. Then comes confession. You know, once we adore Him and worship Him, confession is going to come natural in light of adoring His holiness. And then the T is thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, natural result of worship, being thankful to God. And in the little acrostic, the reason I like it so much is the S is supplication. Making your prayers, supplication. A lot of people wonder about what to pray for. I tell you what, if you adore correctly, if you confess, get sin out the way, spend time in thanksgiving, you'll be praying in the will of God before you know it. This is I have mentioned a stack of Bibles. This is from that stack, a young lady, and you won't be able to read it, so I'll show it. But that is her signature when she was a little bitty, who knows how old. And I looked at the date, it was 2005. And she's had it since she was a little girl. She was a preacher's daughter and has a stack of Bibles I've been working on. And this is her childhood Bible. That's some of that light pink calf, we call it on the website. And it's a full Yap Bible. Has a gold stamping. And I put 4 raised hubs, just seemed more accommodating. A little bitty Bible. And a full Yap single stitch gold. It's got some of that on the website. We call it copper sheep. And that's that kind of a metallic-y copper. Goes in there real well with that. And then put that thing back together. And, one thing that amazes me is a lot of little things, when the Word of God's important to a person. This has great sentimental value to her. And in reality, the Bible itself, back in 2005, I doubt that it was over $20. It might have been under 10. Who knows, But the value and the sentimental, wanting to have it preserved. A lot of work I do is related to that. The stack of Bibles she gave me to do, a lot of them are grandpa's and different family members. That is pretty fair indeed. Pretty fair indeed. Lord, teach us to pray. That's how we start. Next thing you know, the faith is getting increased.